Hi everyone, Garrett with the Office of Transformational Learning here. Today, I'm going to give you an overview of how to schedule a recurring Zoom meeting with pre-assigned breakout rooms. We'll create the meeting in Canvas so that it's automatically integrated into our course. Then, we'll edit some extra options on the Zoom website. First, let's set up the recurring Zoom meeting in Canvas. We'll start by logging into Canvas and navigating to your course. Once there, select Zoom from the left side menu. Select the Create New Meetings button. Give the meeting a title and a description if you want. Set the date for your first session in this drop-down menu and the duration here. Enable the Reoccurring Meeting checkbox. New options will be displayed, allowing you to specify the details of how your meeting repeats. For this meeting, I'm going to set it to be weekly. Leave this option set to 1 so it repeats every week, and we'll say it occurs every Tuesday and Thursday. We'll have this meeting run for 12 sessions. We'll set the meeting password, enable waiting room, and allow only authenticated users to help stop any unwelcome guests in our meeting. Select Save to create the meeting. While we're in Canvas, let's get a spreadsheet of all the students in our class. This will come in handy later, especially if we have a large class and want to take advantage of a shortcut in creating and assigning the breakout rooms. We can get to the roster by selecting People and going to the Download Student Roster link. We'll open this up later. Once we have downloaded the spreadsheet, go over to umd.zoom.us. Once logged in here, select the Meetings option in the left side menu. You should see all of the individual occurrences of the meeting we created in Canvas. I'll select the first one and select the Edit This Meeting button. I want these settings to apply to all the recurring sessions of this meeting, so I'll select All in the pop-up window. You should see all of the options we set up in Canvas have been imported into this meeting. The option we're interested in here is this Breakout Room Pre-Assign. Enable the checkbox. From here, there are two ways to create and assign the breakout rooms: the simple but tedious way, or the slightly more complicated but more powerful way. Let's cover the simple way first. Select Create Rooms. In the new window, select the plus icon next to Rooms. This will create a new breakout room and allow you to list the students you want to be assigned to this room. In the text box on the right, we want to put in a student's email address and then press Enter to assign their email address to the room. Keep in mind that this must be the student's @UMD email address, not RH-Smith or Gmail or anything else. If you find an RH-Smith or Terp mail address, you'll need to double check what their actual UMD email address is. Don't assume that their UMD email is the same as their RH-Smith or Terp mail email, just without the RH-Smith or Terp mail bit. We can then create another breakout room and repeat the process. Now we'll cover a more powerful way that will be especially useful for those with large classes. Next to the option labeled Breakout Room Pre-Assign, select Edit. In the new window, select Import from CSV. If you haven't already created breakout rooms, the Import from CSV option will be listed on the main page in place of the Edit option. Select the template download link at the top of the pop-up window and download the CSV file. Now let's open the class roster we saved earlier in Excel. We're going to copy the student email addresses from the roster spreadsheet into the template, assign the breakout rooms, then import the template back into Zoom and have it create the breakout rooms for us. In the roster, you'll see two columns. One column with the student's name, and the other column is their email address associated with Canvas. We'll need to go through the email addresses and make sure that they're all @umd.edu addresses. Just like with the simple method, it cannot be an RH-Smith or Terp mail or anything else. It must be an @UMD email address. Next, in the breakout room template spreadsheet, we'll erase the default items. In the roster, we'll copy the email address column and paste the students' emails under the header. In the first column, we'll erase the default entries and replace it with the name of the breakout rooms each student will be assigned to. You can name the rooms whatever you want as long as the name is consistent. Once we're done, save the file. Be sure to keep the file as a CSV. Zoom can only import files for breakout rooms in this format. Back on the Zoom website, we can drag and drop or navigate to the file we just saved in Excel. Now, Zoom has replaced the settings we created earlier with the rooms and room assignments from the CSV file. Select Save in the Breakout Room assignment window and in the main window. The recurring meetings with breakout rooms are now set up. Once in the meeting, it's important to note that students must be signed in to Zoom with their UMD account. If they sign in with a different email, they will show up as a guest in the attendees list and your breakout rooms will not work for that student. In order to make sure that your students are signed in properly, they'll need to use the Sign in with SSO option in the Zoom login window. On the next page, they'll need to type UMD into the text box before clicking Continue. This will then take them to the UMD web page where they can sign in with their directory ID. If for some reason during the course of your meeting you need to reset the breakout room assignments, you can have Zoom resort the students into their pre-assigned breakout rooms. To do this, click the Breakout Rooms option at the bottom of the toolbar. You will see the breakout rooms we previously created listed. As the students enter the meeting, you will have to select the Recreate button at the bottom of the Breakout Rooms window. From the menu, select the Recover to Pre-assigned Rooms option and select Yes to confirm. This will rebuild the pre-assigned breakout rooms and place all of the current participants in their pre-assigned rooms. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this tutorial helpful.